What is up, people? Pika Girl 187. And this is Lil Guardsman. Okay, so I played the first 2 levels of this game, and it's really freaking awesome. So we're just going to hit new game, and we're going to get right into it. I'm pre-recording these, by the way.
So it came to pass that the day was to be saved by the most unlikely.
Fully voice acted, by the way.
A small child, unwillingly thrust into the workforce. One disaster after another had been diverted due to her diligent and cunning decision-making. With the kingdom on the verge of knowing everlasting peace and prosperity, our hero could finally rest their weary head, but only after one more critical decision was to be made. A decision of great weight, a decision of immense importance, a decision that could possibly kill hundreds, even thousands of people. Oh my God, you've made the wrong choice. You didn't think things through. You've doomed us all. Everything's on fire now. We're all covered in fire. How could you have done this to us?
So this is basically Papers, Please. But a lot funnier and fully voice acted, and it's great, and I love it.
Lil!
What? Oh, Dad, I must have been having a nightmare.
It's over now, sweetie. But since you're awake, I think it's time you and I had the talk.
Out of one nightmare and into another.
Sweetie, there comes a time in every young person's life
What? Dad, you don't have to do this.
when they have to work their dad's shift at the guard shed while he places a bet on the goblin ball match down at the pub.
Yep. So I've played the first 2 levels of this game. And then after that, I'm going completely blind. But this game, so far, is amazing. It's fun. Yeah, let's just go. Let's just get into it.
Aw, Dad, do I have to? Today was the day I was going to start off on a grand adventure with my friends. I want to sail the open sea. I want to fight ogres. I want to throw rocks at things.
Want to
You
throw
think
rocks
I
at
didn't want to
things?
throw rocks at things when I was your age? But I had a duty. I had a responsibility. I had to work at the guard shed while my dad placed a bet at the goblin ball match down at the pub.
Did he ever win anything?
Do you think we'd be stuck here if he did?
That is a fair point, Dad. That is a fair point.
But I'm 12. Won't we get in trouble?
Not if we don't get caught. Come on. I'll show you how to handle anything that comes up.
All right, so we're getting into the game now. I could probably skip the tutorial because I've already done all this. I mean, there are some funny things in the tutorial. I don't know if I should skip it, but...
Okie dokie. Ready for me to very quickly show you how everything works?
Oh, good. Everyone loves a tutorial.
No time for a full rundown, so I'll sum it up like this. The key thing to remember when being a castle guardsman is...
Dad, someone's coming. What do we do?
Okay. Guess the best way to learn is by doing. Let's just hope there's someone completely plain and boring.
I don't know if I can skip the tutorial. Probably not.
Ah, good morning, Mrs. Abernathy. How's your day today?
Plain and boring, as always.
Plain and boring.
Bingo. Would you mind if Lil looks after you?
Oh, not at all. It's always a pleasure to see your daughter, Shamish.
It's Hamish.
What is?
Never mind. Now, Lil, when a visitor approaches the guard shed, they'll generally start by stating their business.
I'd like to state my business. I bring a basket of baked goods to my son and his family once a week. Oh, would you like one?
A bun.
After they state their business, it's pretty much your call what to do next. You can select them and interrogate them. There's tools, the phone there on the wall. You only get 3 action points. You get it, right?
Not really. What do we need tools for?
You can pick one and it does something. Come on, Lil. I've really got to speed this along. The Goblin Ball game is about to start.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm inconveniencing you?
Oh, no, not at all, dear. I don't mind helping out.
But the princess is whirly-gigging the ceremonial first slingshot.
She is? Sweet jumping jitters, we gotta get to that game. Let's wrap this up, dear. Seamus, tell the girl what to do.
The name is Hamish.
No, it's Mrs. Abernethy.
I love this woman. She's great. Select any highlighted element to learn about it. But I already know all of this. Okay, I guess you guys need to know too. Okay, that's fair. I guess I'll go through the tutorial for you guys. I'm kidding. Of course I'm going through the tutorial.
I already told you. Selecting the person means you interrogate them and hear more of their story. It's the best way to find out someone's true intentions. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes using a tool will do the job better, or the phone, or it's a combination of things. I don't know, you can spend all 3 action points just interrogating them for all I care.
'Tis fair. 'Tis a fair point.
Didn't we cover this? That's your inventory bag where you keep the things people give you, or that you confiscate from them. In other words, your sweet, sweet loot. Looking in your bag for something to use doesn't cost you an action point. Feeling stuck? This phone is for calling the royal advisors and asking for their help, but all they'll really give you is their opinion. You can get a hold of Lieutenant Stryker, Captain of the Guards, and technically our boss.
Hello, who's there?
Or First Councilwoman Ash, the head bureaucrat of the Sprawl, with a real mind for politics.
This is Councilwoman Ash. Hello? Hello, is somebody there?
And finally, the royal jester Malcolm, chaos personified in human form.
Chaos personified.
Hello, you've reached
Oops.
Each call costs an action point.
Sorry, I didn't mean to skip that. Each call costs an action point. Alright, next. The Royal Writ. The first thing you do when you start your shift is to take a look. It's got a lot of information. You can select the Royal Writ at any time and it won't cost you any action points. Okay, so, the first Royal Writ of the game. If the Castle Guard Corps can achieve a good star rating this month, there will be pizza party at the barracks. Note, strict 1 slice limit per guardsman. From the desk of Councilwoman Ash, there will be a demonstration in the city square this evening held by members of the Mages Guild. If any of the speakers come to your gate, please call my office to initiate their escort and secondary screening. Congratulations to Guardsman Randy on 35 years at his post. After a 6-month undercover operation at the Sprawl Cavern for the elderly, a group of sweet Grammies and Grampies were discovered to be trafficking illegal drugs into and out of the city. While not every old person is to be treated as a drug mule, please be vigilant when dealing with somebody's grandparent. Stryker. Depressed Joker seeks person with a funny name. If you call and pique my interest, there's a cash bonus in it for you, Malcolm. Okay, so we've got drug smuggling grannies. Okay.
Our tools. If you want to use a tool, you have to make sure it has a crystal to charge it. Here, I'll show you. I'll add today's crystals to the tools that don't have any. That way I have a well-rounded arsenal.
A lot of crystals.
Why do the other tools already have crystals in them?
I carried them over from previous days. Any other questions?
Why does a bullwhip need to be powered by crystals?
No more questions.
My thoughts exactly. Why does a bullwhip need to be powered by crystals? Is it like a special bullwhip? Like, does it only curl out to whip if the crystal is inside it? And why do you need a crystal to work truth spray? It's a spray. You should just be able to spritz. How does that work? Like, this is truth spray. Why does it need a crystal to work it? It makes no
Truth
sense.
spray. You spray it and they tell the truth. Honestly, that's what it does. This X-ray scanner can see through most types of clothing, flesh, and bone. It uses low-grade radiation. Do not use on trolls. No humming.
No humming.
It's a metal
next?
detector. You figure it out.
Gee, I wonder what the metal detector does.
You can use this decoder ring to decode things. Not exactly sure how it works. The instructions were written in some kind of code.
Okay, we're all done with the tutorial. Now we could just do this.
You use the Wicked 3000 to make the big decision to let someone in. Now you can choose to use the Wicked 3000 at any point.
Sometimes?
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna... It's basically a hold or deny kind of thing. It's literally just papers, please. Can we go back? We can't go back. Can we go back? Backspace? Well, I guess I just gotta admit her then. You're fine to go in, I guess, lady.
Great job, Lil. Got my...
Here's a tip. Never lend Mrs. Abernathy money to bet with.
Let's hurry along to...
My name is Shamish. No, wait, it's not. Oh, I better go.
More like I'm being forced to do this.
Okay.
It's only for today, I swear. Come meet me in the tavern when the shift is over.
All
Good
right,
luck
we're
with
good. We're good.
I don't need luck.
We're fine.
Believe me.
We're fine. Oh
Okay,
my gosh,
well,
I just want to get
you
into the
got
game.
this.
Okay. Tutorial. Woo. Okay. All right. The Royal Writ. We already read that. So we know what we need to do. Hello, buddy.
Charmed to make your acquaintance, young gate-minder. I am Tyronius Athanatos, son of Brielle and Darunia Athanatos. I have been summoned to deliver the keynote speech at the Festival of Magical Freedom tonight, hosted by the Mages Guild. Will you require anything further?
Let's see some
What's
ID,
your speech
buddy.
about?
Oh, my dear child, it is obvious to me that you do not possess a magical bone in your body, and my speech, therefore, would only serve to confuse and frighten you.
Gee, thanks, bro. Yeah, thanks, I guess. Doubt.
I doubt that. I think I could figure it out.
And many non-magical beings have attempted to learn the arts, and many of those have gone mad trying to even comprehend them. Be warned.
Let's call Ash for political purposes.
I'm so glad you called. Frankly, I was worried you guardsmen never followed the writ due to illiteracy.
Oh, thanks.
Admit the mage, and my people will escort him to the venue.
I mean, I got the okay to admit him, but I'm still gonna talk to him one last time because I didn't do this last time, and I want new content for these first couple episodes that I'm gonna be doing, or at least for the
So
first
what's
episode.
this? The Festival of Magical Freedom anyway?
Tonight, hundreds, maybe thousands of like-minded mages, shamans, witches, wizards, and warlocks will gather to express our rights to use our gods-given talents without having to bend our knee to the preposterous laws of lesser beings.
Oh, that's what this is?
Lesser beings like me?
Precisely.
Yeah, sure, that's fine. Should I tease him about it? I never really used the tease option before, but I'm gonna choose to trust
Sounds
him.
like you have big important things to do, and I probably shouldn't stand in your way.
I knew you would listen to reason. This great day will...
Isn't infamy bad?
Not necessarily.
Yeah, you're fine. I'll let you through. Councilwoman Ash said it was okay, so I guess you're fine.
The House of Thanatos, and indeed the entire Mages Guild, thank you, young guardian. You will go far.
Okay, bye-bye. You read the written followers. Good little guardsman. Next. Next up in the queue.
Good afternoon. I am here to pick up my 2 kids from the no-good, stingy lowlife of a father who happens to be my lying, cheating lowlife of an ex-husband, Orlando. His address is there on this incomprehensible, illegible letter my kids sent me.
Incomprehensible and illegible, you say? If only I had a tool that could help with that.
Believe me, I would love to have him get off his sorry butt and bring them to me for once.
Alright, let's decode this letter real quick.
I don't know how to tell you this, but there's more to this letter than meets the eye. There's a hidden message written here. It says, "Come, son, mommy, Kelly is Nightmare." Does that make sense to you?
Oh my god! My boys don't know how to spell! But also that thing about Kelly being the worst!
My boys don't know how to spell. That's the best thing. Oh my god, I love this character so much. She's great. It's fantastic.
So that's Kelly isn't as fun as she's
Well,
made out to
okay.
be. If anything, she's making my kids miserable. I've never been so happy in my life.
I didn't. Okay, I didn't talk to her last time. I'm trying different things so that I have a little bit new content while still staying in the guidelines of what I did initially while I was playing this game on my own for a bit to see if it would be good for the channel. But what? Okay. Okay, I didn't actually. Okay. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine.
Oh my god, I need to get my kids right now.
I trust.
What's your game plan?
First, I'll make sure my boys are safe. Next, I'll Kelly's so hard that it'll up Orlando's.
Okay. Okay. That. Whew. I don't even want to know what she was implying there. What? And you're saying all of this in front of a 12-year-old? Lil's 12, right? Pretty sure she's 12. What? One more
I
chat.
knew I never should have introduced them to each other. Kelly is the key word. Can I go get my kids now?
Trust.
People come and go, but no matter what, you'll always be those kids' mother.
You're right. I will be, no matter who that low-life jerk ex-husband Orlando dates. Thank you for saying that.
Alright, I've used all my action points. You're pretty chill. You can come in. Whee! Go kick his butt.
Thanks. Don't worry, Polyphemus Orlando Jr. Mama's coming for you.
Good luck.
Okay, bye. Good use of the decoder ring, Guardsman. You didn't judge a book by its cover, and you knew not to stand in the way of a mama bear and her cubs. Let's go. Alright. I don't remember who this next person is going to be. Oh, you. I hate you.
What in the bloody blazing blasted hell is the hold-up? Why have we stopped, whelp?
Well, sir, the guard.
Silence! Speak when spoken to, or you'll get the whip, whelp.
I don't like him at all. He is abusive toward his little goblin friend.
Yes, sir.
Now, you, child, let me pass. I have important business to attend to. Come on, shake a leg. BS waits for no man.
Ah, yes, BS, like the BS you're spouting right now? Exactly.
BS?
Bank of the Sprawl.
Yeah, that's what that stands for. Totally. 100%. Totally.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Alright. Can I give the goblin the bun? Is that a thing I can do? Can I give the goblin the bun? Can I treat him right like he deserves because his master's a freaking dick? Anyways. what can I do differently this time? Last time... You know what? I'll use the truth spray on him. Truth spray. Spritz. Spritz.
At precisely 6:15 tonight, after the Bank of the Sprawl has closed for the day, I am being met by the head teller, Mr. Dung, who will be escorting me to my safety deposit box. Once inside, I have a rather sizable deposit of gold bullion being carried by my darling servant Whelp.
Darling servant. Uh-huh. Is his name actually Whelp? Is that the reason what?
I couldn't do any of this without him, but I will never let my secret love show for the sake of my position.
Okay, so you actually care for Whelp here? This is interesting. Interesting development. I never knew this before I tried the truth spray on him. He snaps out of it.
What on earth? What are you staring at?
Oh, Master! I knew you cared!
What? Poppycock!
Poppycock! Smack. Don't smack him. He's just trying his best. Okay, well, we did the truth spray. Well, we know that he's not up to anything shady. I'm gonna save this.
What kind of business do you have at the bank today, sir?
I shan't be airing the details of my BS appointment with some nosy little brat tending the gate. Mind your business or you'll get the whip, child!
He shouldn't threaten to whip people. Actually, that reminds Lil of her toolkit. We're going to trust you on that one.
You have your right to privacy, I suppose.
I mean, you already said that you weren't doing anything suspicious.
Finally, some common sense. If that is all, I shall be on my way.
I'll talk to you one more time.
Would you like to see my tax returns too? Perhaps my bank statements? I'll be keeping my private affairs to myself, whippersnapper. If you want to see what I'm taking to the bank, you'll have to pry it from my cold, dead hands.
Doubt.
That's a little extreme. Isn't there a nicer, less fatal way for you to cooperate?
Get a lawyer, you insolent puppet.
Thanks, bro. You know, you're a dickwad, but I mean, the truth spray did say that you weren't really doing anything illegal, despite how you make it seem, so I guess you can be admitted. You can be admitted. This is a different route than I took in the first one, because I denied him, but... we'll see what happens when we admit him in.
It's about bloody time. Get moving,
Your
Whelp.
choice will have an effect on the sprawl. That's great.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Silence! Nobody was talking to you.
Okay,
With all due
bye-bye.
respect, sir, but you were talking to me.
Exactly. You tell him, Whelp. You tell him. You deserve so much better than this dude. Come on.
Don't be impertinent. Onward!
Okay, bye-bye. You didn't want to see what Whelp was carrying? Where's your imagination? Oh, I love that. Alright. Phone is ringing. What's up?
Good afternoon. This is Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn calling. Who may I ask am I speaking to?
This is Lil.
Nice to meet you, Lil. I need one of you gate guards to come down to the dig site as soon as you can.
Okay, and where exactly is... She hung up.
She hung up.
Why, hello
Oh
there.
yeah, this dude.
I have come to the Sprawl to participate in capitalism.
Ah, yes, the best thing to participate in. Capitalism. I'm sorry.
After years on the road as a traveling merchant, I'm finally ready to put down roots. And what better place than the sprawling metropolis of the Sprawl? Huh, I just got that. Garby Bunches is the name.
Garby Bunches.
Garby Bunches? Funny name. But that's gotta be made up. I'm gonna have to see some documentation.
Can't fault you for doing your due diligence. Here's my vendor's license issued by the Sprawl Board of Trade.
Yeah, everything
He's
seems
right.
in order.
Everything is in order.
Now I gotta call Malcolm. Because of the funny name.
Garby Bunches. Where have I heard that name before? Wait a minute. Ask him if he's descended from Garbanzo the Terrible.
Are you related to Garbanzo the Terrible?
Yep, my great-great-great-great-grandpappy Garbanzo.
Garbanzo beans. Okay. Tangent. I can't be the only one that when I hear garbanzo or garbanzo beans, I just think of Zaboomafoo. Did I just age myself with that? I mean, Zaboomafoo, anybody? Yo, if you know Zaboomafoo, put down in the comments. Garbanzo beans for Zaboomafoo. Okay, anyways, let's just keep going.
OMG, tell him I'm a huge fan. I've got so many questions. Like, why did he use an ice cream scoop? How did he dispose of all that mess?
That's concerning.
This isn't helpful.
You're not helpful.
Okay, bye. Alright, let's talk to you a bit more.
I just can't wait to get in the mix and figure out what kind of merchant this place really needs.
Okay.
Since I was a boy selling lemonade, when life literally gave me lemons, I've dreamed of maximizing profits and keeping overhead low.
Give me a second. I'm gonna mute because I need to blow my nose real quick. All right, we're good. Let's continue. I trust.
I've always said this place needs a nondescript vendor to shake things up a little.
See, you get it. Once I've set up shop selling, well, whatever I decide to sell, I'll be sure to give you a discount.
I look forward to buying something.
Huh. Something.
I'm not planning to sell lemonade, but I could see a stall for, well, capes and monocles. Really tap into the opera and or vampire market.
Ooh, vampires, you say? That'd be fun. I could see a stall for, well, capes and monocles.
How about powders and ointments? Who doesn't love a good ointment?
That is true. That is true, I guess. Yeah.
There's nothing more exciting than the chance of unlimited possibility.
You're really making me feel good about this, kid. When I start expanding, I'll let you in on the ground floor. You could be the first powder and ointment franchisee.
Sorry. I don't know where that cough came from. Anyways. Powder and ointment franchisee. Let's go. Okay, so I'm getting some new dialogue this time around. Because I wanted to switch things up, get some new content for the channel. If it's a game that I've already played at least a little bit of, I want to switch things up a little bit. That's all. But, yeah, I will admit, yeah. Admit. You're a good dude. You just want to sell things.
Can you smell that?
The trash barge? Yeah, it comes through on the weekends. The smell only lingers for a couple of days.
Not the reek of filth and decay. That's the reek of opportunity. See you around.
The reek of opportunity. Okay. See you, buddy. Bye, Garby Bunches. Who would have known that a funny name would lead to connecting Jester Malcolm to one of his historical heroes? Good job. Oh my god. Alright. Bell's ringing. No more folks. Time to close up the shop. Bye. Level 1 score. Due to your good job performance, 3.4 stars, you were paid 20 gold for the shift. Let's go. And then they give you like a little rundown of what happened. Yeah. And it's just little rundown of everything. And then you can choose to go places afterwards. We're going to the dig site because that's the only place we can go. And here is where we get an interesting power that I absolutely love. I didn't actually look at these the last time I was here, so let's look at stuff. Ammonia, hydrogen, iodine, all pretty basic stuff. Okay. Machines like this are relatively new discovery in the sprawl. Lil notices the words Commander Keen among the inscrutable technical jargon. What's in here? Can I? How do I? There we go. You see a small cut and a pile of clothes through the gap. Dr. B must sleep here. What's down this hole? What is down this hole? The hole is so deep, you can't see the bottom. They must have a really good ladder guy. Alright, I think that's everything. Hello.
Oh my, were you left behind? The last group of school children departed hours ago. Feel free to wait in the lost and found box until someone comes to collect you.
In the lost and found box.
No, you called me. I'm Lil. We spoke on the phone. I was covering for my dad at the South Gate.
Ah, of course, Lil, yes. Yes. But no, this is highly irregular. But then again, you'll have to do, for the sake of time. Ha! Sake of time. Do you get it?
No.
Trust me, you will.
Who are you?
Who are you again?
Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn, head of archaeological research at the Royal Academy. But you can call me B.
Gotcha. And what's so great about this place?
Would you like the long or short version?
Short.
It's a hole in the ground where we get power crystals from.
That was short. Sweet.
What's this got to do with me?
I am the preeminent expert in the advanced properties of power crystals, and my research suggests we have barely scratched the surface of what these puppies can do.
Okay, but again, what does this have to do with me?
Lil, I have found how to harness the crystal's power to alter the very fabric of time. May I present the Chronometer 3000? And what I need to know from you is, do you know anyone who would be willing to go on what some might call an adventure?
I like adventure. Push the button. Just push the button right off the bat. Just push the button right off the bat. Let's go.
Wait, what? Where am I? What just happened?
And we went back in time. This is basically a redo button. So the redo button. You know what? Let's freak out this time.
I was just at the dig site. Now I'm back here somehow? Oh, quick pants check. No pee at least. Great.
Keep freaking out.
What was she going on about? That device thingy? Oh my god. Why is it here with me? Did I just...
Pick up the phone.
Good afternoon. This is Dr. Marquess Beatrix von
Deja vu.
Check this out. You were about to tell me you need a gate guard to come down to the dig site, right?
My word, you gate guards are intuitive. I hope they're paying you a more than fair wage.
They probably aren't, the way my dad complains about it.
Why?
She hung up. Again.
Alright, and then we do Garby Bunches again. They let us redo Garby again.
Why, hello there.
Okay, we
Let
know.
me stop you there. Your name is Grabby Blanchers, right? You're a traveling merchant or something?
Ah, I see my reputation precedes me. Kind of. The name is Garby Bunches.
This is so weird. I swear I already dealt with this guy. I can either do the same thing as I did last time, or maybe this is a chance to try something different.
I'm sorry. Are you talking to me?
That's what I'm trying to decide, Garbs.
Regardless, here's my vendor license issued by the Sprawl Board of Trade for confirmation.
Yes, we know. You're fine,
He's right.
buddy.
Every
Yep, everything's in order.
I need
You're
to get
good.
this guy processed and get my butt back to the dig site.
Alright. They bring us right to the thing. You're fine. You can go in. You can go in, buddy. You're clean.
I swear I've done this already. I remember pulling the
Can you smell that?
I think then you said something about opportunity.
You got it. See you around.
Bye-bye. Again. Bells ring in the
I need
distance.
to get back to the dig site to fix.
Okay, so you go back to the dig site. Woo! So yeah, we can basically just go back in time and fix anything that we might have done wrong, which is different from Papers, Please, if I recall correctly. You can't go back in Papers, Please. There's no time travel. Your decisions are final. But you can go back in time travel in this game if you feel like you messed something up big time. But yeah, this is a pretty fun game. I like it a lot. It's a fun game. All right, let's go back and talk to you. Hello.
Oh, Lil from the phone call earlier, of course. Yes.
I already told you no. Oh, wait, I actually do.
My name is Dr.
Yes, we know.
Biological research at the Royalty School for Smart People. You said I can call you Trixie. We've been through this before.
I'd prefer if you called me B.
And this is the site where power crystals were first discovered and you used them to make a... Then you baited me with promises of adventure and pretty much forced me to push the big shiny button on your silly little time machine, and now I'm pretty sure I'm just traveled back through time and I'm kind of freaking out here. Any questions?
Time travel?
Wait, why am I asking you questions? For any of this to be possible, it would require the use of my newly crafted device. Wait, where did it go?
Do you mean this?
My invention, how did you get that?
You gave it to me. Well, not really, but you were gonna give it to me, I think. You were in the middle of explaining.
And you were seduced by the glowing red button.
Can you blame me?
Yes, but it is a good button. I'm just proud of myself that your particles weren't immediately dispersed to the furthest reaches of space and time.
Haha, big button gober.
That risk becomes much lower once I configure it to your individual life source, which I will do now. At any rate, I think the castle gate is a perfect place to test my prototype, and I need a willing gate guard to use the device. And allow me to track their progress to make sure only the right people are permitted entry to the sprawl. Do you have any questions?
I get it.
I think I get the idea, Dr. B. I'm ready to go out in the world and use this device properly, and definitely not to win the lottery or to repeatedly watch people trip and fall over and over again.
You'd want that?
Yes, trip and fall.
I have a feeling you're not using your science experiments to their full potential.
Regardless, you'll find you can't use it whenever or wherever you want. It is now calibrated, so it will only allow you to fold space and time when you are inside the guard shed.
You know, because the plot demands it, I guess. Because that makes total sense.
Ah, rats.
Furthermore, by default, the device will automatically allow you to travel back to the start of your guard shift, including your loadout. However, I hacked it a bit so that you can jump back to a specific point in the turn. Hack is the key word, though. I have to leave now. There is more science to be done. I will summon you soon, and we will see what else you might be ready for. Thank you, Lil. The world thanks you.
Well, keep a
No
boy.
pressure.
You can do this. Just try not to break space and time.
I make no promises on that. Absolutely none. No promises.
I'm not kidding.
I'm not kidding.
Maybe
I'm
I should
not
have mentioned
kidding,
I was
she
only
says.
working the gate for one day. Oh well.
Oh
It's
yeah,
getting
you
pretty
think it's one
late.
day.
I should head home.
Keep a bye, Lil. We go to the tavern. Because she lives in a tavern for some reason.
Your dad's over there.
Twisted Sisters Tavern. Legend has it that this neon sign was made by a company that makes custom neon signs. Mind blown. Never would have guessed that. That's where they keep the good stuff. Arda will only open a bottle for people she knows will pay their tab. Jukebox. You remember this working when you were little. Pretty great collection of tunes. Your dad always says if you ever save enough money, you could chip in or get her fixed. Ooh, okay. So that's a potential thing we could do, I guess, in the future, is get the jukebox fixed all up. All right. Ooh, wait. What's the fireplace do? This ain't the nicest place in town, but there's always a warm fire glowing. Okay. Hi, Dad.
Hey, there she is, my hard-working, angel-faced sweetest of the sweetest daughter of mine.
You didn't win your gambling, did you?
No, but it wasn't my fault. The other team was just too good. But I didn't lose all my money. We still have left what I didn't bet. So,
That'll be 15 gold for the ale.
and now we don't have any left.
Oh, God damn
Hey,
it.
Lil, did you take any bribes or pickpocket anyone today?
Sorry, nothing today.
Oh, rats.
Rats? Again? I mean, we don't have rats, I swear.
Sure.
No, not like that. Oh, well. I'll go call my guy anyways. See if he'll front me the money to bet with.
Wait, you'll never believe what happened. Right at the end of my shift, I got this phone call, okay? Asking me to come down to the dig site.
Did you remember to lock up the shed?
What? Yes.
Of course I did, Dad. What do you take me for? Jeez.
And turn off the light?
Yes, I did. Whatever, just listen.
Yeah, Dad, listen.
You gotta make sure to turn off the light, Lil. They'll charge us for the overnight usage.
I remember to turn off the light. I think. Anyways, Dad, I met this professor at the dig site, and she had this time machine, and when I touched the time machine, I went back in time.
Makes me wonder if going further along in the game, if turning off the light is going to be a mechanic, and if you don't turn off the light, they'll like take a cut of your pay. I don't know. It's interesting, to say the least. Okay, anyways.
Then she gave me the time machine to use when I worked the guard shed for you, but it only works at the guard shed, so that was kind of a bummer. But it's super cool, and it only works for me.
That's great, sweetie. I'm glad you liked covering for me today. But you don't have to make up stories just so you can work another shift.
Wait, no, that's not what's happening.
Anytime you want to be just like Daddy and work down at the guard shed, all you need to do is ask.
Dad, you're not fully comprehending what I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, Arda, did you hear? Lil's making up cute stories so she can be more like her old man.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I have the power to manipulate time, and I demand to be taken seriously.
You tell them, Lil. You tell them. I demand to be taken seriously. I have a freaking Dialga in my pocket. Sorry, I had to make the Pokemon reference. Come on, I'm Pika Girl. Of course I need to make a Pokemon reference like every 5 seconds. Anyways.
Okay, I understand. I can see that you're serious. Seriously adorable. But honestly, Lil, you can cover for me anytime you like. You're probably doing a better job than me anyways.
This isn't how I expected it to go.
Speaking of that, I better call my guy and make a bet on the next game. It's getting late. You better get upstairs to bed, Missy. Good night, Lil.
Vengeful Lil. Vengeful Lil.
You'll rue the day you didn't believe in my powers of space and time. You'll see. You'll all see.
All we can see is how cute you are, sweets.
She is cute. She is cute, I do admit.
As cute as her mother.
Whatever. Good night, Dad. Good luck with your gambling.
I don't need luck.
Sure you don't. We'll keep a fly. Whee! Bedtime. Oop, mouse. Bedtime.
Whew, I'm pooped. That's enough adventure for one day. I'm ready to hit the sack.
Yeah, had to pick something off my mic. I'm sorry if any of you heard that right now. Alright, so, Lil Guardsman. Okay, so. The afterwards, they give you little things. So, on her way to the bar, Mrs. Abernathy accidentally walked into 2 more tutorials, causing her to be late and make a bet on the big Goblin Ball game. Her grandson's inheritance is safe. For now. Next. Tyronius and Thanatos. Tyronius and Thanatos gave his keynote speech at the Festival of Magical Freedoms and inspired most of the crowd. The divide between the magical and non-magical beings grew a little more that night. He is indebted to Councilwoman Ash for her influence in facilitating his smooth admittance into the sprawl. Looking back on that actually seems a little sus. Are you sussy? Did I let a sussy boy in? Denise the Cyclops. After Denise picked up her kids, she moved them safely out of view, but not out of earshot, and gave Kelly a piece of her mind. Polyphemus and Orlando Jr. learned a handful of new words that day. But some they already knew. That's freaking great. Alright. Turns out that Mr. Meany's stable deposit was illegal blood gold. This bit of business allowed him to ramp up production at his illegal blood gold mines. Things were sure looking up in the world of illegal blood gold mining. Okay. But I will be honest, the last time I denied him, and denying him made the banks freaking burn down. So, there is no winning with this guy. There is straight up no winning. Either illegal blood gold mining or the banks burn down. You can't win. I thought that letting him in would be better, but I guess not. I guess not. Garby Bunches found a vacant plot of land in the alleyway between the Twisted Sisters Tavern and set up his Emporium of Wonders. Good job, Garby. Hopefully we can buy stuff from Garby at some point. But yeah, so level 2. The end of this level.
Good morning. You're listening to
I don't need
I'm
to.
your host.
Blah 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 blah
Let's
blah.
jump right in it. It was just announced that the heir to the throne, Princess Desdemona, has come of age and will be taking a suitor.
I forgot this is important.
No, I don't think Desdemona.
Now you can turn the radio off. That's all you needed to hear. Is
I
that
liked
she's
it better
making
when
that
it was
thing.
Dodger and the Cluck, but I guess it was too hard to keep training that chicken.
Okay, so day 2. I'm gonna leave it off here for now, and we're gonna resume with day 2 in part 2 of this video. I think every day will be one video. I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna do it, but yeah, so this is day 1. That's the end of day 1. We're starting day 2, and I'm gonna end it off here. So this is such a fun game. I've played until the end of day 2, and then after that, I'm going blind. I haven't seen anything else after the end of day 2, so we're all going blind together with this one. Yeah, this is such a fun game though. I enjoy it immensely so far, and I can't wait for the decisions to get a bit harder, especially since you're only given like 3 choices every time. It's like, I don't know, it just adds a sense of urgency, I guess, and right decision making, I suppose. But yeah, there's no winning with that mean goblin dude. Anyways, I'm gonna cut that off here. This is the end of this episode. There will be more. There will definitely be more. In fact, I'm probably gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna turn this off and then probably record the next episode right away anyway. So, yeah. That is it for now. There will be plenty more of this. I'm going to do a full playthrough of this game, and it will be fantastic. And I will make all of the right decisions. I am very sure of that. Not really. Okay. But yeah, I will see you all in the next video, and bye-bye!